cooperative, no? Versus a corporation. Kasi, di ba, ito talaga yung pinopromote ko. Gusto ko talaga ang cooperative investments. Yan. Okay. So, ano ba yung kaibahan talaga ng corporation at saka ng kooperatiba, no? So, kung titignan natin dyan, ito, tignan natin yung legal basis niya. So, yung legal basis for cooperative is the Republic Act 9520. Ito namang sa Corporation Republic Act 11232. Ang purpose, kung titignan natin sa cooperative, ang primary purpose talaga niyan ay towards service for their members. So, focus on mutual aid and assistance. Samantalang sa corporation, ito ay talagang profit-oriented. I-maximize natin yung shareholder value. Actually, yun yung social entrepreneurship eh. Kapag pinaghalo mo yung cooperative at corporate na purpose na yan, sa totoo lang, yan yung social enterprise. You want to put up mutual aid and assistance for the members, tapos profit-oriented ka. That's the best recipe. Okay? Yung ownership structure ng kooperatiba, this is owned by members who are the users of its services. Okay? So, kaya ang tinatarget talaga natin na maging members ay usually mga low-income groups. Okay? Sa corporation naman, the shareholders own and the shareholders invest capital, no, in that. So, very stark yung difference, no? Very service-oriented talaga yung kooperatiba. Kasi owned yan by all at dapat meron tayong pagtangkilik sa serbisyo nito. Yung sa shareholders, hindi naman kinakailangan na yung nag-invest ay gagamit din ng kanilang serbisyo. In terms of control and voting rights, ito pong sa kooperatiba, democratic control yan. One member, one vote, regardless of capital contribution. Sa corporation po, ito ay proportional control, which is nakabase sa kung magkano yung porsyento ng iyong stock doon sa whole equity, no? So, one share, one vote siya. Yung nakita nyo yung diferensya ha, tao yung basian ng kooperatiba. One member, one vote. Ito naman sa corporation ay one share, one vote. So, the more shares you have, the more votes you will have. Ito naman sa kooperatiba, kahit na ang dami-dami mo ng shares, walang kinalaman yon sa pagboboto mo. Isang member ka, isang boto ka pa rin. Diba? So, meron siyang democratic control. Okay. So, yan yung sa corporation. Ngayon, puntahan naman natin yung in terms of our profit distribution. So, paano itong profit distribution? So, kooperatiba, yung surplus ay binabalik sa mga members natin based on patronage or use of services and dapat ito not just capital contribution. Okay? So, yun yung sa cooperative. Sa corporation naman, distributed yung profit based on the dividends, no? Based on distributed as dividends based on your shareholdings. So kung gaano kakalaki yung capital mo na nilagay doon, ganoon din kalaki yung kikitain mo, no? Sa kooperatiba kasi ay bukod sa dividendo, mayroon pang tinatawag na patronage refund. So kung gaano ka kagaling tumangkilik doon sa serbisyo ng kooperatiba ay meron yung karagdagan na balik sa iyo, no? So, yan yung in terms of the cooperative and the corporation. Okay. Sa membership naman, ang cooperative open to all who can make use of its services and are willing to accept the responsibilities of being a member. Sa korporasyon, they are not required to use the corporation's services. Okay? Sa formation naman nito, at least 15 members ang kailangan sa kooperatiba. Sa corporation naman, dahil kaka-amyenda lang nito, no, you can form a single one-person corporation, ang tawag nga ito. So, kahit isa ka lang, pwede kang gumawa ng korporasyon. In terms of regulation, supervised ng Cooperative Development Authority ang kooperatiba. Ang korporasyon naman po ay regulated ng Securities and Exchange Commission. Okay. So, pumunta naman tayo dito sa capital acquisition ng ating comparing and contrasting cooperatives and corporations, no? So, yung capital acquisition ng kooperatiba, it is raised through member contributions and they may also receive subsidies from the government. Samantalang sa korporasyon naman po, ito ay nare-raise through the issuance of shares to the public or private investor. So very similar actually yung pag-create ito, yung nagbibigay talaga ng capital contribution. Except for the cooperative, pwedeng mag-receive yan ng subsidies from the government. Yung taxation naman po, we enjoy various tax exemptions and incentives sa cooperative. Pag kumita ka ng dividendo, ng interest as a member sa cooperative, tax-free po yan. Samantalang sa korporasyon, this is subject to regular corporate taxes or personal income taxes unless special exemptions ay nag-a-apply. In terms of dissolution, cooperative can be dissolved voluntarily by the members or by order of the Cooperative Development Authority. At sa korporasyon naman po, ay it can be dissolved voluntarily by the shareholders or by order of the Securities and Exchange Commissions. Kung interested po kayong mag-invest sa mga kooperatiba, you can go to bit.ly/sedpsris or iscan nyo po yung QR code natin na yan to check our joint venture savings on cooperatives. Ako po si Sir Vince, ang inyong financial guro, nagsasabing ang pagyaman na pag-aaralan at napagtutulungan.